Jim Norton, comedian and author of his new book, Happy Endings, the tales of meaty-breasted zilch.
Of meaty-breasted.
God, so bad. He can figure out Mad Magazine fold-ins without even folding them. All right. And, of course, Bill Schultz. Who cares about him? Are you looking for love? Is a pulse not necessary? Then we might have the answer for you. More and more Japanese men are giving up on dating or marrying women. So what are they turning to? Love dolls, life-size figurines shaped accurately according to the human body. A factory churns out 80 of them a month. They come in 9 different types, ranging from $850 to $5,500. Samantha, let me go to you. How is this different than a typical relationship?
Well, Greg, in most people's typical relationships, they have conversations that go back and forth. So there's one. Also, I always wondered about my mom's ex-boyfriend, whether or not he'd be into this, and I think that I found the perfect woman for him.
This is why the Japanese men like that, because the little dolls don't laugh at the size of their minuscule genitals. That's why. God, what was I telling you before about the Germans and the Japanese? Once you surrender, you're finished sexually.
That's great.
Oh, God. Amanda, what do you think of this? Is this an evolution in sex, or is this just something disgusting?
Well, mostly, this is just now the saddest man I've ever known about. I just think it's very sad. And we've covered all territory for me. I don't know what this is about. I think it's really sad.
But, you know, let me throw this, Courtney, they actually make pillows shaped like men for women. I've seen them advertised. So women who sleep alone have something to hug. How is this any different?
Wow. Where do you get those? At codependentwhores.com? Almighty.
You know what I was thinking about? It's probably now all those guys that say women just lie there in bed. They're just, you know, trying to make themselves look cool, but really they just have their dolls.
My question is, does it come in sheep?
Ew.
What?
Gross.
Open your mind, Judge.
Good point. You're right.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Just
Greg.
a sheep joke?
Huh?
All right.
No, it was a sheep request. That's enough.
All right. 2 psychologists are coming out with a book this fall on the 10 politically incorrect truths about human nature. But I say, why wait for the book? Among the findings, beautiful people have more daughters, sexual harassment isn't sexist, and blondes are more attractive. We have 3 blondes here, by the way. But more important, it has the answer to the reason all suicide bombers are Muslim. They claim it's the absence of sex. By allowing some privileged men to monopolize all women and thereby excluding many men from sex, the sexless men resort to violent means to gain access to mates, since these losers have less to lose than men who have women. So, Samantha,
yes,
is the answer to terrorism getting these guys laid? Is that our responsibility?
I don't know if that's our responsibility, but I love the other parts of this study that say that girls should. I mean, I've been telling my friends to stop eating and dye their hair and get plastic surgery forever. And so finally I have a study to back up my opinions for them to hate themselves. So that's cool. So I'm glad about that.
I actually agree with this, because when you look at the way they blow themselves up, it's with a bomb belt. So if you're not going to use it, you might as well just blow it off your body. Hey, look, nerds react violently. All the school shootings, they're all nerds who are not meeting girls. They're all people who are not getting sex. If you're not getting sex, you just resent and hate everybody, and it gives all that built-up frustration.
And this ties into
Well, actually, when you think about it, every single mass murderer, every single terrorist act, even the dude that blew up the building in wherever, Oklahoma, they were dorks.
That doesn't mean they weren't getting laid.
Yes, that's my point. They weren't.
Oh, well, I don't think it's true.
Well, McVeigh was actually kind of cute. Terry Nichols was homely, but Timothy McVeigh wasn't bad looking. I mean, I'm not gay.
Hot.
If I had to have sex with a mass murderer, McVeigh is up there. Richard Reed was too bug-eyed. He didn't succeed.
I gotta say, Richard Dahmer had very pouty lips. Dahmer? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey
I was too busy focusing on the lips to focus.
Jeffrey Dahmer was an attractive serial killer.
He was also very well sexed. Like, he used to pick up guys all the time and have sex with them and then kill them.
Yeah.
So there's nothing.
I just want to